Hi guys, and welcome back. I know I'm doing both of these videos at one time, just trying to get them done. Because this weekend is going to be very, very, very hectic. Okay, I'm gonna back out of this. I am going to show you how to start the baby. First of all, you need to plug your xStick in, and it needs to be blinking. That means that it's got communication. Then you need to find your baby control center icon. Now it's going to come up with the wireless adapter. It's checking it, making sure everything's okay. I just like to put this up here. But this is what it looks like when you turn it on. Okay, I don't know why this is like jumpy all of a sudden. Okay. But I am going to show you how to program. I mean, it is kind of partially going through the baby programming when I added the ID. But first you want to make sure that you have everything ready. So I have my Tommy Tippy pink bottle that is ready to be used for her. I've had a few people ask me about my bottles that I use with the sensors for my RealCares, and this also works for electronic neonates. I have not owned a RealityWorks bottle in years. Probably the last time I owned a RealityWorks bottle was 7 or 8 years ago. I've owned them, and they usually just get put in the box. In fact, the last 2 dolls that I bought brand new from RealityWorks, I never even took the bottles out of the package. They were like, when I sold the dolls, their RealityWorks bottles were still in the clear package they come in. Because I never took them out. I always just make my bottles because I like the realistic bottle, and then like it's cleaned out right now. I was thinking of putting fabric softener in it, but I decided against that for now because when we go on our trip for the Dolly meetup next year, and I know that's a year away, I am going to be doing the water and Child of Mine baby powder, I think is what I'm going to use. I know that it separates really quickly, and that's what kind of stinks. But I don't want to take this through the airport with liquid in it. And I don't want to put it in my checked bag with liquid in it. As well as, like, I know I could bring, like, formula sticks. But that is going to get really nasty. Even if you dump them out every day, that would be really disgusting in my opinion. I've had to deal with kind of formula that has been in a bottle for about a day or so just because the bottle got lost in the car, and we had to put the bottle through the dishwasher a few times just to finally get the smell to go away. In fact, one bottle I ended up throwing away. Well, the bottles were using alimentum, which that is a disgusting smell all on its own. I don't really want to use a formula unless I'd be dumping it out right away when I'm there, and that I don't know if I really want to go through that. Like, if we're at the Mall of America, I pretend to make Luna a bottle, I don't want to walk around with it all day letting it get nasty, because it will get nasty and like starting to separate and curdle anyways. And I don't want to, like, make it when she's crying and then go dump it out and then have to make another one when she's crying and then have to worry about if formula... I try to seal these as best as I can, but sometimes liquid does get passed to get up to the top. So I think I'm just going to stick with bringing a container of baby powder and do the water and make the baby powder water bottle, or put some water in. And I have a few cans of expired baby formula that I've gotten from my mother-in-law. She got them from work, because when they're expired, they just have to throw them away. That I will probably just dump out the formula, put some baby powder in it, and put it in my checked bag. And then just like in the morning, make a baby bottle with the formula and the powder. And I might put the can of powder in my bag, or I might put some water in it and then mix it up while we're out. I don't know. But that is what I'm thinking of doing now, but I don't want to mix it right now. I do have other bottles that are mixed up. But anyways, enough rambling with that. So, I have my bottle with the sensor. You only need one of the IDs that are programmed to the baby, but the dolls only come with one ID now. But I like to have two. So I've got the parent ID and the student ID. I have got the yellow patch diaper, and the green patch diaper is currently on her. I have also got Luna here, and as you can see, she does have a magnetic pacifier that it sets off the sensor as well. And then I just use poster putty to keep it there. And then hopefully you can see this. There's the green diaper is already on her. You have to have one diaper on them to start the program. Otherwise, the doll will just start screaming. So I've got everything I need for this. So I click on Luna. I go to Program Baby. I just leave the student name blank. If you want to put something in there, you don't have to. Baby name, you can leave it blank. You can enter something. The baby ID, I have her as Luna already. I mean, I could enter in Luna Marie. And then here's where the IDs are already programmed. You can change the gender, the ethnicity. She's already the correct stuff. I know when Crystal got her refurbished baby, it was a Caucasian baby, but it was showing, I believe, was an African-American male. So she just switched that within. You can do that with this, the handheld control unit as well. So she was able to do that with that. I am going to do start time Thursday at 11 p.m. Stop time Friday at 11 p.m. Although I'll probably turn her off before that. And then schedule helper. I can either pick my own schedule, or I can do random, easy, medium, or hard. I'm choosing hard, although let's see. There we go. I want hard on day one. Or program on day one. Okay. So we're going to do this. So I have chosen hard. So these are the harder baby schedules. I'll have to find the document that shows the baby schedules later. So anyways, say for instance, I want her on Friday at 6 a.m. to go into quiet mode or daycare mode, and I want her to come out of it at 8 hours. So we have 2 hours of quiet time. So from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. she will be quiet. That just means she won't cry for care. I believe doing it like this, like if you roughhouse with her, she will start crying. I don't believe it like nullifies the program. It just makes it that she doesn't require care in that 2 hours. Oh, I changed it for 5 hours. I want 2 hours. And we got the schedule. Okay, then we click done. And then we go up here to send to baby. And right here it'll show Luna. If you enter student ID, it'll go in here. And it shows Luna Marie. It'll start at 4:20 at 11 p.m. It'll end at 4:21 at 11 p.m. This is the schedule. We have a 2 hours quiet time, and it's showing that she is connected to the control center, so we can send this to her. And she will coo. Or chime. So, She mad that she's on her tummy? Or is she already requiring care? Okay. So, here she is in the stroller. Hopefully this doesn't fall over. Come on. I don't know why she doesn't want to work. Let's try the other ID. There we go. And as you can see, she wanted a bottle. For some reason, that one ID didn't want to work. And it is programmed to her. Or because that was one that was previously programmed to her. But, as you can tell, she is wanting to eat right now. You can see the poster putty on her lip. And you do have, when they're feeding, sorry, this is kind of a weird angle. She does need to move occasionally. And then I have the diaper here. Or I could take off her passy and use the bottle. But I just have the passy in her mouth right now. Yeah, like I said, these are usually typically pinned into her, whatever she's wearing. And I did not expect her to turn on exactly like that. But this is just showing, I don't know if I'm going to do it her whole care session. See how long this goes. But you will also notice on the screen that it went from one available baby to one active baby. And I only have one baby in here, so if I had more than one, it would probably say one available, all babies 2, and then active baby 1. But she is down there taking some drinks. Come on. Just moving her a little bit. They do have an anti-prop, so like technically for the school having the passy like this and just sitting her somewhere like this probably be a no-no. They have the anti-prop feature that you have to move them every so often or they'll start crying again. And it's just to mean when the original RealCares came out, especially because of how their head was. Where this one, like, you can move her head around and such, and she's not screaming. That one you couldn't move the head from side to side. It would flip back, and it would flip back incredibly easy. So most people would just seriously leave it in the car seat, take, like, the bottle and, like, wrap stuff around it so it didn't move, and just leave the baby in the car seat with the bottle by its mouth until it was done. Or they would take the breastfeeding pin, which I have one, but I don't use it. And like, say for instance they had a hat on her, they'd attach to the hat and put it over her mouth. That was kind of why they came up with the anti-prop feature. But there's ways around that too. Such as, like say for instance, I had my Mama-Roo put out and put together. I could turn my Mama-Roo on and that would show it. I could put her still in the car seat and then just rock the car seat with my foot. Or if you have a baby swing, the baby swing that I got rid of, that wasn't the first baby swing I had. Although that one really didn't pick up much for the movement. I had, years ago, a Graco travel baby swing, and that little sucker did get pretty good mileage. it would get swinging pretty fast. And there was times that the ID was pinned into a baby. It would start crying. It would like start crying, pick up the ID, and if I had a passy in the mouth, it would start sucking, and I like, wait a minute. And it would be perfectly fine, then you'd hear the coo. Like, you didn't even have to touch the baby. But my battery's about to die, so what I'm going to quickly do is go in to stopping her. So, I am going to go into active baby, stop. And that chime means she is turned off. And then it says, 1 report due, get report. That went into my Luna folder over here. That would probably be this one right here. View, and here we go. Yep, there we go, 1 feed. So we are at 100%. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.